One of us. One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us. One of us.
Anyways, hello, people of Earth. This is Eternal, and welcome to episode 2 of the podcast. And today I got a butt ton of people over here, so would you like to introduce yourself? We're going to start from top to bottom.
Hello, I am Fire Dragon Productions.
Hey, my name is Gail.
Hi, I'm Cal.
Hey, I'm Hanako.
I already introduced myself.
Hi, I'm Plum.
And I'm Sean MD.
Sup, name's Sona3245.
Alright, so we're going to start up with a simple 5 questions. We already did like 5 questions last time, but these questions are going to be obviously different. So we're going to start with number 1. So, Fire, what's the mic you've been using for voice acting when you started, and what's your current mic right now?
I don't know the exact model of the one I used, but it was a pretty expensive one. It was a Rode. Well, it was called a Rode, but I called it a Rode just for fun.
Isn't that like an actual good quality mic, though?
I thought it was called Rody the whole time. And
I thought it was called Rode too.
But yeah, the quality is usually good. The quality for them is usually good. I had a USB one before. Obviously the XLR one might be better, but yeah.
Yeah, I used it when I was helping out one of my professors in the sound booth. So that's how I got that. Right now I'm using a Zing U microphone, which is like $35, and as you can tell, it's actually not bad quality.
Nice.
I've never heard of that brand before.
And it's cheap.
Shout out to all my poor voice actors.
Pretty much everyone.
Hey!
Facts, Sean.
Nice.
One of us.
One
of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Hey, Zara.
I'm concerned.
Bacon!
Should be.
Introduce yourself real quick.
I am Napa.
Okay. Introduce yourself, Zelda.
Oh, hi. My name is Zelda Lover 30, but people usually call me Zelda. And I am an aspiring voice actor.
And this is what the podcast is for.
Yes.
Indeed it is.
Yeah,
One
we're not
of us.
special here.
You're just one of us.
Okay. Fire, are you still going, or is that all right now?
No, I'm done.
Okay, Gail.
I started out with a Rode NT USB because I couldn't afford an XLR at the time, and I got it on sale. So I was like, woo! Right now I'm using a AT2020 with a Focusrite. So, yay! I'm a big boy.
Big boy. Big boy.
He's a big boy
I'm a
now.
Kid now.
Nice.
I actually think I have since I am the next. I think my original, like the one that I had like a year ago, that I kind of didn't really use that much for voice acting, is somewhere on the floor there. I'm currently using a Blue Yeti, and I have an AT2020 over on the table over there that I can't hook up yet because of those damn cables that ain't showed up. Y'all deserve a burp in the middle of a sentence. Hello. But yes, it is a XLR AT2020. I have an interface ready. I have everything ready except for that damn cable.
We need that damn cable.
Come on, Amazon Prime, ship faster.
Better be free shipping.
I didn't pay for the shipping though.
Next.
Next.
Oh, I guess that's me then. Oh boy. I don't even remember what kind of model my first microphone was, but it was really bad. Like I think it was like one of those really off-brand cardioid mic. But then I upgraded to the the Blue Yeti, and then my current mic is yeah, I forgot what it was, but it's an XLR mic. It's very nice. Yeah, it's like a large diaphragm one. Also cardioid. Um, yeah.
Oh, fucking joined.
Oh, that was
Shame.
Plum again. So.
No, it's
No, I
Ronnie.
think.
Oh! Hello! Welcome.
Hi.
One of us.
One of us.
One
One
of
of us. One of us. One of us. One of.
One of us.
You got yourself into the cult of voice acting.
Anyways,
Welcome.
Kuripachana,
We have been
are you
expecting
still
you.
No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ronnie, would you like to introduce yourself before it's my turn?
Actually, Ronnie has to go after Plum, so why don't you have her just introduce her and then answer the
Okay.
question?
All right. I'll answer then. Okay, so I used the Blue Snowball Ice because I never really knew jack about how to start voice acting since I did try to join a group. I don't know where. But the one I'm using currently right now is an SA Electronics with Scarlet Focusrite.
Oh, I have that one too.
Sweet.
Very
And
nice.
all right, Plum, your turn.
So before I even got into voice acting, like I was using stuff to record my covers on, like, it was this really crappy mic. I don't even know what it was, like what the brand was. It was probably some cheap karaoke mic that came with the set. But about 2 years ago, I got, or maybe it was 3. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was Christmas of 2017. I got, or no, it was 2016. I don't remember which exactly, but anyway, one Christmas I got a Shure PGA 58 mic and with the stand and all that, and yeah, I've been using that ever since.
Neato.
Why is everyone turning into Yoda? Help.
Of course we must.
Okay, next. Next.
Steal microphones with the force, I must.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Do I just introduce myself?
Yes.
Introduce
Hi.
yourself and then... sorry, I keep interrupting. Go.
Hi, I'm Ronnie X. I'm kind of new to the active voice acting. I did some voice acting years ago, but I didn't do very many projects and it didn't last very long. When I first started, I actually used my laptop mic, which was a bad idea, but then I got the Blue Snowball, which was my official first mic. And right now I use the Rode NT1.
Good microphone that is.
Good
quality.
Good quality it gives.
Okay, Sean, your turn.
Yep.
Go, Sean, before we go too bad.
You're all far beyond saving, so.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll be here all day.
I try.
Be here all day, I will.
But then again, who am I to talk?
Okay, Sean. Wait. Sean.
Okay. Well, for the mic that I started off with a Blue Yeti USB audio condenser microphone. And when I first started off doing it, I had absolutely no idea, what I was getting into. I just saw like the first tutorial on Team 4-Star and what mic they used, and I was like, okay, they're using a Blue Yeti. I'm getting a Blue Yeti. So I got like the stand, I got the pop filter, I got the microphone, and I thought it was all set. But it turns out if I wanted to actually get like good quality, I needed an XLR. I was like,
Rip.
oh, if I knew that going into it, I would have gotten an XLR first. But I was like, oh, this isn't the best mic you can get? Oh, dang it. Now I don't have the money to get another one.
Oh.
Another one.
I feel that in my soul.
Yeah.
Counselor Nappa, what mic would you use?
Get the XLR.
Yeah. And then
Make sure to
afterwards,
get an
after
interface with it.
yeah, I had absolutely no idea. I only got that because you could just, it was a USB. All you have to do was just plug it into the computer and then boom, you were all set. I had no idea about preamps. I didn't know about, audio interfaces. I didn't know crap about any of that. So after my third year, back in 2018 or 2 years ago now, I got my first XLR mic, which is a Rode NT1A, and along with a Focusrite Scarlett Solo for my audio interface. And then sometime last year, around this time, I managed to build a sound studio using soundproof blankets and PVC pipes. So now,
God damn it! Don't start this again.
no,
It has already started.
No.
It will never end.
Killing myself. Right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay.
nope, that's it.
Sony!
Okay. The first microphone I actually used was a crappy, absolutely crappy plug-in microphone that came with the laptop that I'm currently using. Quality was terrible, which I had used for a terrible fan dub of Xillia 2 and Math. I then started using Blue Snowball, which is currently in my cupboard, and then I ended up using a Blue Snowball Ice, which, funny enough, my dad actually found at work.
Ah.
But really, I don't know if you guys. Would you also like baking with that chip?
Okay. So is that all of it?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Bacon.
Yum yum.
Zelda.
Oh yes, sorry, huh? I'm sorry. I just was reading shit.
Stay focused.
Stay focused,
Okay,
woman. All right.
Focus on the
Sorry,
podcast.
I just got home
Focus.
from work and I'm a bit sleepy.
Mm.
Okay, so, well, when I first started, I think I used my phone microphone. Like, there was this app on the phone, like, what was it, voice memos, and I recorded lines on that. And I think I uploaded to like Dropbox or something in order to send it through email or something like that. So then when I can't English, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
When I met you guys for like when I saw like this one Precure fan dub with like, you know, that one guy that I don't know, that dude that did that Precure fan dub. I said I wanted to audition for him. Oh no, there was someone before Jasper. And you know who it is, right?
Oh.
Touch him!
Well, now that's awkward.
Okay, and yeah. After I actually decided, and then I found Zaro and I auditioned for that. And I said if I can get a better mic, I could be in, and I did. I got a Fifine.
Oh,
I can't
Fifine.
pronounce the name.
It's Fifine.
Fifine. Yeah, Fifine USB mic with a pop filter.
Nice.
And that's still I use to this day mostly.
Okay.
I would maybe I'll upgrade in the future if I ever get the chance to. I don't know.
Yeah. No, the Fifine is still fine, so you're good.
Yeah. Fifine, fine.
Fifine.
Yes.
Okay. So. Anyway, so that's all for question 1. All right. Second question. If you ever done so fire.
Yes.
If you ever done impressions on characters that has an English dub VA already, which character would that be? And if not, what type of character is your favorite that you like to voice? Like a shonen or protagonist, antagonist, or monster, that kind of thing.
I know I did impressions of Team 4-Star, specifically Alucard, but I don't think that will count for official. So, the type of characters I enjoy playing are probably almost like final bosses, if that makes sense. Like some of the big bats. A good example would be I would love to play All for One and then like
from My Hero Academia, yeah.
yeah, that would be a good example. Just because for me, I do really good doing intimidating villainous voices. I know I'm good at it. I know I can act it, and I enjoy being an asshole.
Yeah.
It's fun to be an asshole.
It is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Kaden, we know who to target whenever we become assholes.
God.
But outside of outside of asshole characters, probably my favorite would probably be a soldier who is too angry to die.
Grenade.
A good, well, I was gonna say a good example would be in Fate Grand Order, Hijikata. Hijikata from Fate Grand Order would be a perfect example of a character I would love to voice. If you want, Nico, I can send you a picture so they can show it on screen. That way, so people know what the hell I'm talking about.
Usually, I don't usually put like pictures like that. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they could probably figure that out.
Yeah.
Google
All
it.
right.
You have the power of the internet in your hands. If
Exactly.
You are doing this.
Exactly.
The power of the internet.
Exactly what Altair says. I mean, how else are those characters were able to come in real life?
Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, so
Gale.
that's-
Oh, are you not done yet?
I was just gonna say that's my answer. Next.
All right, Gale.
He really just wanted to be the guy to do it. He really just wanted to be the guy to say next.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Impressions of a character. I don't really like doing impressions too much because I kind of get too invested in that.
Oh, I can tell. I figured. I know how that feels.
Yeah. Then you're just like, oh man, I am I doing this right? So you worry about that. I think the one impression I think that I can do that I'm proud of is Kokichi Oma from Danganronpa.
Oh.
Yeah, because
shit, I gotta hear that.
There was a fan dub for it, and I auditioned, and I specifically did Kokichi, and they're just like, "You're in." I'm just like, "Wow, okay, thanks." I just really love Derek Stephen Price. Derek Stephen Prince. And ever since I first heard him as the Digimon Emperor in Digimon Season 2.
God, yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh Lord.
Throwback.
Calm down, Sony.
But
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but it just brings back so much memories. It really does.
But yeah, that's the one impression I can do. Types, but when it comes to types of characters, mostly kind of psychotic characters, like mostly subtle, and then they hit the switch. Not like Joker laugh kind of thing, because I suck at a Joker laugh. I'll tell you that right now.
Just
But I can at least sound like I need to go to a mental ward if I try.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably because you do need to go.
Wow.
Wow. That.
Wow. When you said you liked being an asshole, we thought you meant in character.
You're after my life at this point, man.
okay.
All
All right, so
man, gotta
Gale,
get
is that
some
all?
nice cold
Is that all?
water for that burn.
No doing Kokichi impressions for you. All right.
Hey,
Sure.
it's
I'm
how it's
done.
on my love.
Next.
Oh.
All right.
My
Thank you for that.
ears.
Sorry.
Thank you for that, Nico.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I'm wearing AirPods.
Oh wow. Let's try not to hurt people's ears anymore.
Yeah, please.
Anyway, as you can tell, I enjoy doing the Nappa voice from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I do a lot of TFS impressions in my spare time. I don't personally care for doing impressions of characters. I try and make them my own more than anything, and do something unique with a character, because I don't find as much value in just impersonating somebody else. And as far as what types of characters I like to play, I definitely do fall back on playing villainous and psychotic characters, and I also really like playing comedy. But overall, I kind of just want to challenge myself with what I can do. So I like to play different kinds of characters because I find that really fun.
Next.
Oh, I guess it's me then.
Yeah, it is. That's why I said next.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see here. I haven't really done that many impressions. So I guess let's see here. Funny story. I usually get typecasted playing really edgy, tragic white-haired female characters. I don't know why. I've had like 5 different roles, and they're just like, "Yeah, hey, you're the person who does like the really good edgy voice," and I'm like, I guess, but that's not really what I like doing. I guess that's just what I sound like. Like, I don't, well, that or like the female commander type. But if you guys know me, I'm like really tiny.
It's an aesthetic.
So I'm like, oh my god, I have to yell and shout again? Alright, just like pops in like a bunch of cola. Just like guzzles it with water. Yeah! Yeah!
Salt water.
Yeah, but I don't know, Nico, right? Every time you're like, hey, I've got this edgy character, want to play her? I'm like, yeah, okay. Was there a choice?
I did say we gotta collab at some point.
Right?
And I'm just like, okay, you know what? Hey, here's this character. I think you go good. I think you do good for this one. And it does work!
I mean, you're not wrong! And then, like, oh god, when we first met, I was like, yes. I will not tell you my edgy backstory. And they're like, I know exactly who you would voice. You should voice, what was her name? Velvet from Tales of the
right.
I'm like,
that was a year ago.
Oh, hell
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I know how Nico reacts to those.
God!
Nico, yes.
Fuck.
Nico
What now?
Funny
has
enough,
a
I actually almost
particularly-
casted her for that.
That's it. That's all I'm
I
saying.
almost casted her for that.
The who to what now?
Nico
and
has a
Nico are both-
particularly volatile reaction to Velvet.
God damn it.
Look, me and Nico, I am a fellow degenerate in that department. Okay, I have those feelings.
Okay.
You think
At
y'all
least
are
I'm not
degenerates?
alone because I'm
Have
currently
you
sort
seen my
of.
trip?
Cal, let's not.
But yeah, if I actually had a choice, my ideal role would be something like Elizabeth from BioShock, but unfortunately I do not have a voice suited for characters like that.
Wait, Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about then, yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely takes a lot of work to try and get to that wavelength, really.
Oh god, okay, so, is that all?
Yes.
Next.
Okay! I'm pretty sure many of you know what impressions I've done in the past.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, we
I have no idea.
I want
Episode number 2.
Please enlighten us, Nico.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3, and then there's Kirito from SAO.
Of course.
And then,
Yeah, we know.
if the type of character that's my favorite, I'd say I'd like to, despite me doing a lot of shonen and just being mains a lot, I'd like to try to do edgy at some point. Because that's actually one of my personal faves and deep within my mind.
Do you want to trade, please?
Hey, Nico, you want
Nico,
with a
honestly,
very
Nico,
voice.
look, I want to hear Nico playing an edgy female character. Like, I
Oh,
don't know the rest of y'all.
No!
Playing a tragic, edgy
No!
female with white
Yeah,
hair.
dude,
Like,
it's
I
true.
want that. I want that in my life.
Dude, we need to, like, you know how you said you wanted
honestly,
to
I think
collab
Nico's too
more?
happy.
Here it is. This is it. Our ultimate collab piece.
Nico,
I think
me
Nico's
and you
too
can-
happy
me
to
and you can
play
trade
an
edgy roles
edgy
at some point.
character.
All
You
right,
remember-
all right, we're all talking over each other.
Yeah. Remember when that little live stream where like Shadow's like, I like the one with the scissor blade or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the one about the edgy girl.
and the
with
scissor blade.
Did someone say scissor blade?
Yes,
Damn it.
Kill a Kill. That is the reference.
Give me back my scissor blade, you dumbass!
Never finished
Alright.
it.
All right, next.
Ah!
Sorry.
okay. Well,
Go.
I'm not really one for impressions either, but so Usually, so I'll just go with the second part of the question instead. So I'm typically cast as cute characters because, well, if it wasn't obvious enough, my voice is pretty high pitched as it is.
God damn,
But
Haruka.
yeah, but surprisingly, like at least from what I've done so far, like I'm surprisingly in like a few leads, or it's either lead characters or cute characters. There's like no in between.
Or cute lead characters.
Yeah.
One of us.
One of us.
One of
One of
us.
us. One of us. One of
One of us.
one of us.
One of us.
Hello, Sammy.
Hello, Sammy.
Hi. I was dying
Hey.
and I missed the party.
You missed question 1.
I basically became fire for this one.
Hey,
We
No
shall get to you.
No offense.
I'm the only one here allowed to be an asshole.
Fuck you, I do it better.
Oh no, are we gonna have an asshole contest?
Okay.
That
So,
sounds dirty.
guys, can I say something really quick? So, just in
Yeah.
case if any of you guys like drop out midway, just don't forget to send me like what kind of picture you want me to use for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
You already got mine.
Cool. Just use like the edgiest picture. There we go.
Okay, so
That's
Velvet, all right, got it.
Nah.
No, she said edgiest. You have to use a picture of razor blades.
Oh my god.
Can I be a knife?
Are they bloody?
A bloody
Just send in
knife,
the
yes.
femme shadow.
Okay, can we?
All right, let's
continue?
continue.
Yeah, I wasn't finished. So as I was saying, like I'm either like the lead character or the cute character, or as Cal said, the leading.
Cute lead.
Yes.
The Powerpuff Girl.
Oh my god.
Why do I have this power? Why do I say these things?
You just have knowledge. All right. So aside from that, anything else?
Well, I would like, even though I do enjoy playing those characters that I'm typically cast as, I would really like to voice a villain one day or something.
Do you want to trade?
Hey,
Do you want to trade, please?
You're just constantly trying to trade with people. What is up with you?
hey, hey, Plume.
Blue
Yes?
is the role.
There's a character from Them in Wonderland that's like this little girl who's like a villain and she likes to slice people up.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right, we're dubbing Dead Man Wonderland.
All right,
I
Plum.
really
Anything
want to
else?
Dub the manga. I really want to dub the manga at some point.
Okay. Okay. We are kind of getting a little sidetracked. Plum. Anything else?
Sorry.
No, that's
Next.
Yeah, I just like voicing usually cute characters or lead characters since it's
Powerpuff Girls.
Bubbles.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Gosh damn it,
I'm
Cal.
about to get the spray bottle on Cal.
Okay, guys. Shh. Have your affairs later. Just shh.
I try not to do impressions like many of you guys. I did do Morgiana for Now Voices 4, so that was kind of fun. I'm told that I sometimes sound like Erica Mendez or Christina V, so
You
I
do.
can try that. But when I try it, like the more I try, the less I sound like them, so I stop trying.
So don't try.
Just
Yeah.
Friends of the Hara.
I don't really have a favorite type of character. I like getting a good mix so I don't really get bored of the character type. I did get cast quite a bit as like a kind of a high, shy, quiet voice type for a while. But I'm flexible. I try to do what I can. I like energetic kids, both male and female, and then just teen and young adults. I can't do anything too deep, so I can't have like the natural villain or like the mature lady.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next.
Plus.
All right. Shut. Stop it. Sean.
All right then. As many of you know, I love impressions. Like that's one of the main things that I've done when I first started off doing voiceover. Like I think I still have like a video showing like 50 different impressions that I've done so far, from Krillin from Team 4-Star to Vegeta, and of course Solid Snake.
Oh my
Or just
Snake.
like tons and tons of different voices. But of course, some of the ones that are, you know, more recognized as like Riku from the Kingdom Hearts dubs.
Hey.
Let's say. But I'd say in terms of like what I like to play the most is definitely the antagonist. Like not necessarily like just the villains, but just like the anti-hero, basically. Like on the lines of Riku, Shadow the Hedgehog, Jack from the Jack and Daxter series. Yeah, just the ones that
It was entertainingly villainous. Yeah.
the ones that are not like set in stone, like they're not 100% a hero, they're not 100% a villain, they're always in that gray area, which I always find to be the most interesting because it's a lot more realistic, as opposed to say a protagonist which is always happy, always peppy, always knows how and when to do the right thing. But let's say in Riku or Shadow's case, they're pretty much bad guys from the get-go, and they're trying to find a way to become good again, or if it's even possible. But
So
what I would
redeemable
like to-
villains.
exactly.
Yeah,
The
that's
transformation from those type of characters is definitely the most fascinating in my opinion.
Those are always the most fun to play too, because you get to play them
very interesting. Yeah.
being, so evil, and then
You get
When
to
it's
transition.
good.
You get to
because in
perform
real
somebody
life-
transitioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in real life, you have absolutely no idea. Like, one day, this person can be, like, giddy, joyful, and seems to be good, but then goes off and does something else.
Steals your
It
mac
just
and
seems to
cheese.
be the most realistic, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But what I would like to do in the future is try to switch over to the protagonist side, because there's only so much angst that one person can be able to do at one point. Like, please let me play someone who's happy. Instead of
Oh, that is such a mood.
no.
a moody
Yes.
loner who has no idea how to open up to people. Always is the lone wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean, can I just say something right now?
Okay.
You do get to play a drunk Uncle Nader in a future comic, so does that count?
You get to play the Mohawk Man in Konosuba. He's really nice.
Look, Uncle. It is
No,
my
that's
thing to always
true.
show my nipples.
Wait, what?
What?
Nico, stop. Put your nipples
Oh,
away.
my.
Put your nipples away, Nico.
For that. Now's not that time.
It's for a character from the comic that she's talking about.
Wow, everyone canceled Nico on his own podcast.
Everyone cancels Nico for pulling his nipples out. Okay, first of all, okay,
Nico.
can I just quickly ask, how do you whip out a nipple? Like, unless it's like really long. How does that work?
God.
Nico, how long are your nipples?
Okay, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bring it back.
I'm sorry, it's my fault, guys.
Shame.
That's all right.
Shame
Yeah.
Shame.
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 Same.
Next.
Okay, it's me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree with some of you about not being able to do many, well, not to do many impressions, but more trying to make a character your own rather than just impersonate the actual actor themselves. But if I were to come up with, say, character, first I would say would be Prompto from Fantasy 15. Be a little bit of Ryuji from Persona 5, maybe a bit of 9S from Nier Automata, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. right.
Tubi's bottom.
I get all those references.
Tubi's bottom.
That's
I
all
think
he
someone
is.
else.
Who else?
I
Who
think
else?
someone else is a fan of Persona here.
I like Persona.
Persona's
You
good.
never
right.
see it coming.
Guys,
For real?
Damn it.
Dead
Actually, I was cast as Joker in something. Somebody asked me to play it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Looking good, Joker.
Shut up.
Looking cool, Joker.
Damn.
who the hell did Morgana? Wait, who the hell did Morgana?
I just love the person who.
Wasn't it?
Whoa, which
There's
one?
there's that person who does like that dead on like flawless impression of Morgana who did like the spare coochie lady on.
Spare coochie lady on?
Yeah.
I thought that was actually Cassandra Lee Morris that did that.
No, it was an impression. It's dead on though.
Dang.
Okay, let's
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's can the coochie, people.
All right. just put that on the side. We can do that after the podcast, like just off camera.
Ooh.
Whoa. Are you suggesting an orgy after the podcast?
Okay, stop.
Next. Okay.
Head out.
Silent. Silent.
Okay.
Now it actually went silent.
Maybe
Wow.
a little bit of Edgy the Hedgy. Shadow the Hedgehog, if you don't know. Couldn't help it. But, not Jason Griffith or what's his name again? Anyway, the original Shadow the Hedgehog, SA2 and Sonic Heroes.
Yes.
That type of Shadow.
Yes.
Yeah, and he gets
Shit, who was it?
Can't remember.
David Humphrey?
That yeah, that's it. David Humphrey.
Okay.
Other than that, I developed a kind of taste for this. Isn't like a redubbing, more like a Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Then
Nice. Okay. So anything else?
that's about it.
All right. Next.
Most precious.
My precious Sammy.
Shouldn't I be last because technically I was late?
No, we're going in the order of the Discord. So
Indeed, we are.
Fuck.
Isn't that a
Dude,
bit of an
sound like freaking
oxymoron
Hojo from
calling
TFS.
calling order to something called Discord?
Okay.
Lol.
All right.
Just
Sammy.
go, Sammy.
Just answer
Alright.
the question.
So I'm gonna be entirely honest. As of late, when it comes to like developing my voices a little bit more, I've been having this very, very bad habit of basically being not exactly with the Japanese voice dialogue, but at the same time, not exactly being on the English side. Almost like I'm in the middle. I've had this bad habit with Silica from Fire Emblem Echoes, and then I had this when I played 2B over on my channel, which I'm gonna be honest, I was not Kira, nor I was not the original JP, honestly. I was like in the middle. However, there was one character I think I at least did like close to was Amy Rose. One of the oldest characters I've like had a voice for, but never like really used it. Even still to this day, even though I've been cast for something, I've never used the Amy voice. But when it comes to the type of characters I like to voice, well, I'm gonna be honest, there is one president that comes to mind. But at the same time, it's just generally the typical bright protagonist. Although I would like to play a villain. I mean, I would like to play an Ojo-sama villain. That would be fun. Exactly! Thank you!
I was like,
All
is
right.
anybody gonna
that
do
was
it?
Spot on.
No? Okay.
That was absolute spot on. Mwah,
It was
10
just
out of 10.
that perfect pause.
It's just like...
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for the perfect moment to strike.
No!
All right. Anything else?
The enemy is at its weakest.
No, that's pretty much it. Just
Next!
typical, like, okay.
Next.
I have done a few impressions. Well, Nico probably already knows one of them.
Bacon!
No!
I'm hungry.
Yeah. I mean, I can do a little bit of a Deanne. Oh, Captain! You're so cool, Captain! Let's see, who else? Oh yeah, Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. Mako, what the fuck are you doing? You heard about me stealing my scissor blade. What the fuck are you doing? Put that down.
No.
Wow, I'd love to hear Mako voiced by fire. Oh wow.
Wait, who's Mako?
I was the one who dropped the most
Oh yeah,
bombs.
I can
Is
also
someone,
do
oh, no, can someone send me a picture of Mako?
She's a little girl with a bowl cut.
That likes Ryuko to get naked.
Yeah.
Ew, that's just gross.
I mean, you guys aren't wrong.
No, we're not. Anyway, is that all?
I don't think so. At least, my sister distracted me because she just came in my room. I had another in mind.
Kill
Oh,
her.
hey, little sister.
I can do at least Chauncey from Black Buffalo. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh,
You've offended the British man.
offended? What?
Thank you. I just want
my
to
word.
Doing like
Why, thank
the most stereotypical version of a British accent.
Oh, don't even get me started on mine. Mine's awful.
Excuse me.
Okay,
I'm done one.
anything else, Zelda?
I think that's it.
Okay, that's it. All right, fire. How often do you voice act currently? Like on like a weekly, monthly basis, that kind of thing. Like how often do you do it? Like right now?
I haven't done it in a while, mostly because I'm trying. Thanks to the last dub I did, I honestly hated my performance so much that I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I try to force this too quickly before doing any actual voice training beforehand. Before I really try to do it, so I've been taking a hiatus to get my voice ready, practice more, and research more of the characters I want to do. Like again, like Hijikata, for example, is a character I love to do, and I can do it, but I don't. I've done so much research on him and the Shinsengumi that it's crazy, and I'm still not to a point where I feel like I can truly go back at it.
All right. Is that next?
That's
Oh
next.
my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Whose motorcycle is that?
Okay.
Sorry, background noise.
Remind me, we're on question 3, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how often you guys voice act currently?
Yes.
But, that's a weird one. Cause, what's it called? Ever since I started working corporate in, like, high school, I kind of had to, like, act most of the time, cause I honestly was at the phase where I just did not like anything at all. But I was very good at acting like I give a shit.
I feel that.
I can feel that
So-
too.
So it's like, as long as I got a job, technically I'm voice acting almost every fucking day. But when it comes to actually voice acting, like recording for projects and stuff like that, I try to do it at least 4 days a week, because as of right now, I'm living the college grad life, the broke ass college grad life. It's not exactly, I can't exactly go doing it 7 days a week.
Well, we're not at that stage yet, but someday we will.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
What's worse is when you join a union and they don't fucking call you to work.
Oh.
So anyway, that's me. That's me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Done.
Is that next?
Next.
All right. Well, you see, I voice act whenever I can, which essentially means whenever there's nobody else at my house, so I can do it. And also when I actually have things to record.
I need to stop doing that voice.
Do
When I-
Palpatine.
Oh god.
Well, you see.
Oh damn.
Okay, Senate.
Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
No, we still need the Senate.
Chill out.
Breathe.
I do as much voice acting as I can. When I have the chance to do it, I absolutely will. But the opportunity does not arise as often as I would like.
I thought you were going to say when I have the belt.
I am the Senate.
That voice, that's more Cell than Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's where that voice came from. That's where it started. Say what now? Somebody said say something.
I
What?
think I said like.
No.
It's okay. Own it. Slay it.
Yes.
Okay, is anything else?
What the fuck was that?
Okay, so apparently he doesn't have anything else, so next!
Next.
Well, since I'm currently in between jobs right now, I have a lot more time. I have been getting cast for a few things, so yeah, I only voice act when there's nobody in the apartment, which is
Same.
can sometimes be a little tricky because the walls are quite thin. Which has led to some quite awkward situations.
Same.
But that's for another story. Sound sets, man. Sound sets.
I feel that.
The daily struggles.
But yeah, that's it.
Okay. So for me, really just depends on the day and depends what I'm currently doing on the day and what the forecast is. So like let's say yesterday I was watching a movie with my family. They wanted to watch something with me and we went to the buffet after that. So I was outside all day. So today I could voice act after this. So just really depends how much free time I have. But and also depends how much roles I have and how much I have to do. So yeah. But again, school's gonna start eventually, so really just depends how much time I have.
Yeah.
Next.
So in my case, it's not too often because I've had my ups and downs recently, but like I really want to be able to get to voice act more often, but it's kind of hard to do when you have a job that lasts 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Ouch.
So yeah, I have a little bit of trouble like getting around it, but like I try to manage.
I'd say I'm on the same boat too.
Yeah, it's hard to balance it.
Especially if you so blooming hours in the whole week.
That's pretty much it. So I guess next.
Next.
I guess it really depends for me too. Like since it's been holidays recently, I've been taking on like a family trip, the amusement park, so I've been kind of busy. But and then it depends on my work schedule too. I try to do it at least 3 to 4 days a week. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but it just kind of depends on what I'm doing that week or whatever I see happening with my projects or whatever auditions I want to go for. Next.
The most adorable next.
Yeah, it's certainly cuter than next.
Extremely cute.
Next.
Extremely cute.
First time I heard that, and my ears didn't bleed.
Very sorry about that.
So
Oh, is it supposed to make your ears bleed?
No, please don't.
Oh, is that
We're
what?
not attempting
what
to
was it
bleed
now?
your ears.
our mic is just very loud.
Plus, I also have it set on max volume, so that doesn't exactly help.
Turn it down, my man.
Never!
Okay, Krillin.
Sean likes the full experience, people.
Who's next?
the full eardrum destroying experience. Yes. All right, who's next?
Oh wait, Sean didn't even go.
Sean, yeah, go.
Oh, it's me. Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Bro.
bruh.
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 All right. As for me, pretty much it's every day, like 7 days a week, every single time I can. Like there is no break for me. Like even what Plum was saying, even when you have to have like working 8 hours throughout the day, second I get home, recording whatever lines I can, and also depending on how much stuff that I need to pile on. Like this is my life, basically.
This is your
Epic.
hell.
Hell.
If it. For that.
If you enjoy it, it ain't hell.
Exactly.
I know, I
You ain't
enjoy
supposed to
hell.
enjoy it. You are not experiencing hell correctly. You are not in hell. You only believe yourself to be in hell.
Remember when that rabbit was the thing, and then you typed in the room hell.
Oh.
Yeah. My room was called Hell in Rabbit because I always play the most ridiculous bullshit.
Good
I have no idea what this voice is.
How it feels to chew 5 gum, but anyways, so anything else, Sean?
Nope. Aside from was that like a Cleveland impression or?
My name
Oh
is
my.
Cleveland Brown.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am
Wait,
proud
definitely
to
got
be
way off
back
topic
in my
here, guys.
hometown.
Alright, let's try to move this along.
Next.
Next.
Ear's still
In
bleeding.
my case,
Sorry.
the biggest reason why I had a lot of time to sit down, record whatever I need to, or to direct or whatever it is because I'm a full-time dad, and at the same time I've also got work, so it's either balancing work with the children, the wife, and then making time for myself. So I've got pretty much my hands are tied when it comes to having the time to even do at the almost quarter past 2 in the morning, and I'm I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but it's whenever I have any sort of when either my kids or wife is asleep, they're out doing their own thing, or at home out. Very difficult where I have to start chipping things away. Certain deadline. It's a very difficult time as well. When you're a parent with is the hardest thing, but you sit down to do, get on.
Sonic Flare, I think you were cutting out for a bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little.
Oh, really? I feel
No,
like I
I
was
guess you were
ranting
cutting
there as
out.
well. Like, oh my word.
Sorry. I have to get back into Commander eventually.
Oh my god. I did see that trailer.
It took me quite a while to edit together. Really did. Because I had to wait for certain lines to come in, voice, line itself, make sure that I had time for that. My priority, trying to, with this side, try not to put, leave it too late, and then it becomes, I don't. And that, it plays a part on my, if I don't get a good amount, then I'm not going to be motivation to sit down, voice, or edit.
Struggle.
Struggle.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay.
The struggles are real.
Fucking struggle.
Alright,
But
anything else?
When I get to it, no,
I think I'm only gonna probably do like one more question. I'm probably gonna have to head out a little
Okay.
bit.
Oh no!
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Palpatine, stay with us.
No,
You know, I'm actually wearing like a bathrobe. I do actually have like a hood on me right now, so I could
Good Lord.
like I could literally throw it on and do like a full-on Emperor Palpatine, like.
Good, good.
Do it.
Kill him now.
Yes.
What was that?
This one character from the Dark Crystal.
I was thinking it was
Female
Never mind.
Yoda.
Yes.
there is a female Yoda.
Oh shit.
She's in the There's a female Yoda in the background of like Phantom Menace.
Cool.
Actually,
True
no,
story.
he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else, Sony?
Usually when it comes down to having some downtime.
Shut up, Maddie.
Not even.
Sorry.
When it comes to me having some downtime, just getting everything, I enjoy it.
Nice.
Sets me a good wife since I was not doing. I don't like.
Ooh, is anyone being cut out or anything from him?
Yeah.
I think he just
I'm here.
cut.
I think it's
He
me,
cut.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
We should probably just go to the next.
Anyways,
Yeah.
next.
So here's the real tea. What is the schedule?
Okay.
They refer to that as organizing or prioritizing your time. But
Okay.
it's such a foreign concept. It's ancient letters. I can't seem to decipher.
I can't fathom how much.
What the fuck is a time?
It's an ancient treasure. Okay. So
Long lost with this generation.
the amount.
I'm disappointed in all of you except for Sammy.
I'm disappointed in you for different reasons.
Wait, what?
Me.
Wait, I didn't catch that. What did you say, Cal?
I said I'm disappointed in you for different reasons.
Oh damn, there's tea.
I don't have tea. I have
Ooh,
soup here.
this
What are you
is
fucking talking about? This shit is soup.
Ooh.
Okay, but in all seriousness, when it comes to an actual like feasible schedule, it's very difficult for me to do just because of the amount of factors that go into it. For example, is my voice at a good enough condition to do a role, for example, which has been my struggle as of late to do Commander, because me getting sick is actually a really bad thing for my voice, and I end up sounding like Palpatine. It's not great.
Female
Allowing you
Palpatine.
that.
And the next, did work kill me that day? And that's why I was late. Because work actually killed my legs, and I was in so much pain that I couldn't get up. Yeah, Nico remembers this one
Oh
time. when
yeah, I
had
remember
the
when your
hours
legs
shift.
were
I
just
called
like.
him.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
I was crying over the phone, and he go like, they hurt. And then, not to mention, also school on top of that, and
Oh yeah,
general
some of you
team.
guys are still in education.
I'm still in education, but on top of that,
don't I
also,
feel like an idiot?
but then also like it. Now this is like the big thing. Like if everything like is going good on those ends, do I actually have content that I need to do? Like for example, do I need, like for example, let's use the Commander example. And I know the people from the Near Automata project are looking at me right now. They are
So let's see.
staring
There's
me down
Hanukkah.
because they are waiting for a one-line read, and I am sorry. I will
It's
get
not
to
easy.
it
I do
eventually.
recognize that.
It's alright. You.
It's something that's outside of your boundaries, but outside of your zone. It's tough.
How many takes
You
did it
got
get
it.
for me to do Commander the first time?
It was quite tough.
Also, did I hear
Like
Hanako
that.
just say stare?
Yeah. I feel her stare in Canada.
There.
Ah,
But-
yes, good.
What's that role?
My arch nemesis.
But do I also have content that I need to work on, for example?
All right, guys, stop staring.
But also, do I have work that I'm like very devoted to doing? For example, do I have work that I need to do for Keelela eventually? Which is something I can do with my regular voice, even when it's like not in top tier condition, because I can bullshit with my voice, so that way I sound like not great, but at the same time decent.
Except
And
for
Nico
Hilda.
knows it. Shut up, I get it. My Hilda sucks.
No, because like usually you do good when you go high.
Really? Well, thank you. You do well with your nips.
Please don't rehash this.
Wait, what?
It's because in our videos, Nico frequently uses the nips as a joke.
For
And so
Claude.
do
For the
I.
love of Christ.
For Claude, it's great.
It's because
It's-
when Lanny Patore's like, look at my nipples. Look at
Look
no,
at
it's
my
like-
nipples.
No, it's touch the nipples. It was not look. It was not just a look, Nico. It was a touch.
That's just
Yeah,
making
he's
it
just
worse.
referencing the bit from DBZ Abridged, the
Look at my nipples. Look at them.
Look at them!
In short, just basically that my schedule depends on like a various number of factors, like depending on the quality of my voice currently. Do I have the capacity to do that particular line, and do I have any content that I need to be working on? And either way, that's it. And I have to go mute myself because my fiance is calling. My now fiance.
Congratulations!
See that? Congratulations again.
Congrats.
All right,
I gotta go
congratulations,
check
and next.
Next.
Oh yes, it's me, isn't it?
Yar.
Yes.
Okay, we're on the third question, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, currently I've been having some issues with like doing voice acting because
Who's making?
it's like winter break, but my work made me work a shit ton. So I haven't had any time to voice act at all. Which kind of sucks. So I don't voice act as often as I usually do. But I'm gonna see if I can get back into it when maybe when school starts again or when I get off from work. And that's mostly it.
No. So anything else, or is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
mostly.
Fire. You still alive?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're in hell. But anyways, I'm gonna ask you this now. Aside from voice
He's
acting, do
constantly
you?
on fire.
I'm trying to communicate in hell. Okay, Satan's not really giving me good connection here. Anyways, Fire. Aside from voice acting, do you also like or have sung for the internet or in general, or for sung in voice acting related projects?
I do not sing.
Okay.
I never sing.
I'm kind of on the same boat. Like, I don't sing, but that's because I haven't found my singing voice yet, and I probably never will. Who knows? But I don't know. That's something I do want to pursue one day, maybe.
My voice is just not right for singing.
yeah.
Okay. Next.
This is gonna be my last one until I go. But I don't currently sing. I have sung in the past once or twice, and I
sung
sing
for
on my own.
Melina.
That is true. I also sing on my own a lot. I kind of sing along to things that I listen to
Awesome,
sometimes.
thank you for that.
Hey, no problem, man. It was fun to work on. But I would like to do more singing. I'd like to get better at it, but at the moment, I don't do it. So that's me. And bye.
All right, there goes the Senate. We're all fucked.
There he goes.
Just as I arrive, Cal leaves.
Yeah.
Gone.
All right, Hanako, do you sing?
Yeah. Well, this is an easy question for me. No. Next question.
No, not next question. It's next person.
Next person. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Nico.
Anyway, so
Always been interested in hearing you sing. I don't
believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought.
I've heard him sing a lot.
Cool.
Yes. I am currently trying to sing for this one cover that I want to do for personal reasons. But I have sung for Melina's birthday. I have sung for some many stuff for Jasper for some of the projects that sometimes has never come to life. Anyway, so Plum, you understand, right?
Yeah.
But in general, I do like singing. It's just I hopefully get into the mood of that a lot at some point. But yeah. Next.
Well, if you guys don't already know, I do sing
A lot.
a lot. Yeah.
Happy Sugar Life.
Yeah. I've been singing like in general since I was 8. I just started singing along on the radio, and I was imitating like songs on the radio, and I guess I just was surprisingly good at it, and I just continued on from there since I liked doing it so much, and then I did covers, and now here we are.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay.
Anything else?
None of it.
Roni, do you sing?
I am not a good singer, so unfortunately I don't. Next.
Sean.
Sean?
Sean?
Mr. Mock
How
Doctor?
is it that I keep forgetting when I'm up?
Just look at the names on your phone, man. You'll know.
Yeah, but I'm on the mobile version.
Come on, Sean. Come on, son. Get your shit together.
Damn. You are an asshole.
I know.
All right, then. As for me, yes, I am a singer. And right now there are a few projects that are in the working. For instance, the Zelda universe is coming up with a Majora's Mask fan dub, and I play the Giant, and also I'm going to be singing along with each instrumental version of that fan dub.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Anyway, my turn.
All right.
I love to sing. I absolutely love to sing.
Have you done it
But
before?
when it comes to, no, in any kind of project, I have. It's either to do with confidence, to do with, again, time. Like I said in the previous question. But I love singing, especially when I'm doing arbitrary tasks at home. Whether that's picking up, house, all that. Actually, I did record. I did do a recording for feedback or this casting call club. I haven't had any feedback, but I did post it on one of the Discord, which I think constructive. More to do with more not. It's more practical. Mike, often I'm perfect, but it's every time I put myself on. It's not like I can. But other than loves.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. This next
Sammy.
one's the. Oh, this is gonna be an easy answer for you, Sammy.
Oh, I can go a little bit extra for
Obvious.
this before I actually give my real explanation. Nico, I'm looking at you for this one.
Oh,
Dame yo,
Dame
dame
nana
nana yo no yo.
Anta ga suki de suki
Suki,
de.
suki there.
yes.
Okay, sorry.
Baka mitai. No, that's actually the name for the song is Baka mitai. If any of you play Yakuza, you'd know what I'm talking about.
I know, that's why I was laughing.
Never had this one.
We've been shopping a cover for that one. Anyways,
Oh, boy.
the short and simple answer is yes. I actually started out as a singer prior to becoming a voice actress, and I did a lot of singing on my YouTube channel. A lot, maybe a little bit too much. And to this day, I still write my covers. And lately, with a lot of my covers, I have been putting a little bit more of either original twists on them. For example, with the Because It's You trilogy, I was putting a friend's emotions to a song, almost like musical therapy, not gonna lie. But recently I did write a song based on my own emotions that are a little bit more cheerful, you know, not as fucking depressing for a change. I'm sorry, Because It's You was depressing as all hell! Okay, and then have I ever voice acted for have I sung for a voice acting related project? Surprisingly, yeah, I've been casted to sing in a video regarding the Death Note musical. I had to play Misa.
Wow.
I had
Wait,
to.
that's not
I had to sing
musical.
as Misa.
Hold on.
It was an analysis video. I had
Misa,
to.
Misa.
I had to sing like Only Love You More, which a little bit stalkerish, but you know, it was fun.
I'll
It
take a
was fun to
potato
play a
chip.
crazy slice of. I'll only love you more. I need to work on that full cover
I'll
though.
take a potato chip.
Duo's been
and
waiting
eat
for
it.
that one. Maybe even
That
more so
sounds
than
amazing.
Commander. I feel bad.
Next.
Anything else, Emmy?
Commander, you just keep on singing.
Next.
That's pretty much it. Just I've always been a singer.
Ooh woo.
What?
Zelda, are you back?
Yes, ooh woo.
Plum, are you here?
Oh my gosh, stop.
You're y'all lucky that Caden's not here anymore because he would have been like, no oohing, no oohing.
But can we W?
When you have a wife who is a borderline weeaboo, right?
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get this.
Oh my god.
She's only borderline, man. You didn't pick the right one.
Oh,
They have
I'm
two
joking.
beautiful
how dare
children
you?
together.
I'm
How
joking.
dare you say
They have
that?
two beautiful children together. How dare you?
Yeah,
Joking.
I've
I'll
seen
fight
them.
you
Oh,
I
shit.
guess
right here, right now.
Okay, pull a lethal pain on him for sure.
this is definitely the night bitches die.
Ooh.
Okay, Zelda. Do you or do you not sing?
Yeah, I do. Like I sang the Maho Girls Pretty Cure opening for the fan dub. Yeah. I also sang it for the fan dub of the movie. I think sang a song for that. I still got some more to do for that. But I think other than that, I haven't sang for anything else though.
Anything
But
else?
it would be nice to have more opportunities to do it because it's nice to see. I don't know. It's nice to see your work. I don't know. I'm not very good at explaining things.
It's okay. We get it.
Okay.
I send over a hug.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Final question.
Hey.
Fire! You still there being a dick?
Final question.
Wait, Gail's here.
No, I just took my chill pills. Yes.
Okay. What do you want to
Yes.
improve as a voice actor currently?
Consistently in voices, because I find one of my biggest weaknesses is whenever I do a voice, I end up losing it during the recording. So it's just try and keep my voice consistent. And almost everything else.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Next.
Let's see. Circular breathing would probably be it. We're very long reads that doesn't seem like there's any actual break in between. I struggle so hard not to sound winded as shit.
Oh, those
are tough ones.
Yeah.
There.
Those are...
Yeah, which is why nowadays I'm preferring live direction, because then I have someone literally telling me you're doing it wrong. Let's do it right. Cracks whip.
Damn.
Wrong.
Wrong. She go.
I think Nico gave me my first live direction. Technically, he was like, "You're sounding too rushed. Fix this."
Crack that whip.
Chill out.
Nico, live direct me whenever the hell my episode comes up. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. Next.
Altair.
What?
You're next.
You're up.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, Cal's gone.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to like improve in general. I mean, there's always something you could improve on. I guess I don't know, just have more like of a vocal range. Like I could do more things. It's just I haven't had the opportunity to, unfortunately. Um, let's see here. What else? Oh, I guess also just really improve my audio quality. Like, for some odd reason, I just am really awful at audio engineering. So all of my stuff kind of sounds not as good as it should.
Oh, I feel you on that
Could
one.
just also depend on the room you're using.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I've soundproofed it, which is like.
How much have you soundproofed?
I'll show you a picture, but it's like my entire closet. I put like acoustic.
Because
treatment.
maybe the sound waves are probably just like bouncing off everywhere, depending.
I mean, I have foam literally on every single surface except my clothes. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay.
What if it's your bones?
What if it's what?
Your bones.
My bones? I mean, I hope not, because like I can't fix that.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm like, we have any word service and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's it.
Morbid but true.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes.
What do I want to improve on currently? Range, diction, staying consistent with my voice, because sometimes I go on and off on that. Singing. If anyone knows the song Fuyu no Hanashi, you know. Yeah, I know you do. What else?
I helped you write that.
Yeah, and I need to get back to singing that part. Let's see.
We'll work on it.
Working on trying to make sure to not hurt myself when I go gravelly, because there's this one character from this one movie that Zella's in
where I have to go with this voice. Yes.
Holy shit.
There's this one line I want to say really quick before.
He who opens the door shall obtain new power. However,
My heart is shaking.
some power comes with the cost.
But yeah, just gotta make sure I don't do that so much, because if I ever do a character that involves with that, I have to take breaks, and sometimes I go way too much on a lot of things, like Shonen. Like, I do kill my voice for a good week. But anyways, that's what I want to improve is pretty much in general.
And
Actually, I can give you a quick tip about gravelly voices.
What?
Always have water next to you, and after you say
Check.
a line, like whenever you go, once you open this door, once you finish that line, take a little bit of water.
Check. I have 4 water balls in my room. I could always keep getting more.
Are you speaking from like the back of your throat when you do the gravel?
I speak through my throat.
Ooh, yeah, that'll kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, always try to do the back of the throat.
Alright, so Blum.
Yeah. What I want to improve is confidence, because it's been 2019 was like a really wild ride for me emotionally.
And Plum, me, Jasper have been telling you this, that you're fine.
I know, but this is why I want to improve my confidence.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm sending a hug, a cross Discord hug.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Air hugs.
Yes.
Ice bear hugs.
Who doesn't love hugs?
You just get a head pat from me.
Ice Bear thinks you're precious.
But yeah, that's pretty much the main thing I want to focus on.
That's okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Next.
Pony.
I guess there's a couple things I want to work on. One of them is trying to get a better idea of the different voices I can do, and like where my range really is. Because sometimes I just go up to an audition and just start talking until a voice comes, and that's what I use for it. But I haven't really sat down and figured out what I can really do. So I feel like that would be something. I do want to make a demo reel this year. I want to have one of those done. And then I guess just keep practicing.
Yay!
Next.
As for me, I'd say also singing, because for some reason, despite me, just being a voice actor and even though I can sing to an extent, I'm not great at it. My singing is below average. But yet, for some reason, that's the one that I seem to be getting a lot more requests for. Like, I know Jasper's been requesting me to do different songs. Like say, for instance, the Blast of Tempest
Yeah,
thing.
that was me.
Oh, yeah, that was you, but also Jasper as well. And, but see, I've been getting more and more requests to do it, despite the fact is that I'm not a great singer. So that would definitely be one. Second would be making my characters a bit more realistic, because whenever I'm doing like cartoony voices or over-the-top accents, I tend to not be as realistic, and I just seem to be just like going over the top nonstop. So, aside from the characters that I'm, more comfortable in, like the anti-hero, but if I'm doing something like, say, a protagonist, then I'd be like overly joyful to the point where it seems like I'm faking it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Or in other instance, accents. That's also a big one. Because like I said, whenever I'm doing accents, I go over the top. I don't sound realistic. And chances are, if someone has that natural accent, chances are that person's going to be cast like, no. So those are the three major ones.
That's it?
Yep.
Next.
Ooh, but say in my case, because I'm native British, putting slash not us. It's not.
You're kind of cutting off,
So
man.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
couldn't understand you.
It was
Oh man, is it really that bad? I'll say again.
Okay.
So in my case, accents, because I'm native British, having to put off an American slash a Canadian, it's hard to maintain, especially if you're doing long reads. So it's maintaining it, making it sound natural, without having to have my native accent bleed through, and you can blatantly hear it. Not the to do, especially if you don't have the time to continuously practice. I think the only time where I end up consistently sounding great is when I'm off mic. And this is when I'm sitting down playing my games, watching anime, or and then come back on mic. It's like I've learned nothing. So it's keep, and then just praying that it's okay, or it's at least possible.
can relate.
It's a hard thing, especially when let's say you guys trying to pull off a British accent. It's hard for you to maintain. You've never done it before, or you've tried to, but it's not consistent.
Try sounds so stereotypical.
Yeah.
I sound Scottish.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Not to the point where it ends up offending people with the accent. Well, not offending, but I don't know the appropriate word to use.
But I heard my music around
Mainly
stairs.
maintaining accent versus confidence in using.
Anything else? Sonny?
Tony?
Yo.
Anything else?
No.
Next.
All right. So aside from general improvements, because I think, as my experience with the programmer is, I signed up to a lifetime of learning because technology always changes, and I think that can be applied to my voice acting as well. I'm always going to be learning how to become a better and better voice actress. However, if I had to nitpick, I want to strive for consistency. Just because at times, yeah, my voices can drastically change, especially when the character is using my natural regular voice. Sometimes we have moments where Byleth sounds one way and then Byleth sounds another way. It's a little bit awkward.
One
day
way
she's
or another.
another. She's gonna find Claude. She's gonna get nipples. Okay. Okay. But
She hasn't caught me yet.
no, I was talking about Claude. Okay. Okay, but if I had to
Did I stutter?
Fucking hell.
Neeks by Claude, jeez. Okay.
Yeah,
But basically the strive for consistency is a big thing for me. But if I had to also pick a couple other things, they're actually related to singing, but it does relate to my voice. One of them is I noticed I have a lisp when I sing, and it's awkward as fuck.
Try having a
shit,
lisp
it's my
all the
fiance.
time.
Oh god, he's gonna hear me. Anyways, the other thing is also to be able to utilize a live style voice, because I sing differently when I'm singing live compared to in a studio, because in a studio I can be a little bit more meek. I think I would like to sound like stronger and stronger and stronger in my future recordings when it comes to singing. And at the same time, to make sure that my fiance doesn't cringe at me half the time.
Too bad it's already
Oh,
happened.
that sounds like my wife right there.
Oh. And for the podcasters watching, yes, that is my fiance.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Unfortunately, my fiance couldn't be on.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
Okay,
But
next! Bacon!
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not sure exactly on what exactly I need to improve on exactly. Like, nobody ever tells me, like, what my flaws are. So I'm not really sure.
Hey Zelda, you should come to my server. I often give people constructive feedback there, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already in so
All right,
many
so
servers.
if that's it, right? Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so that concludes all the questions. Does anyone have any closing statements or anything they'd like to say before I sign us off?
Nope.
For listening. We thought it was awesome. Give it a like and subscribe.
Thanks for listening.
All right. What?
You be bacon this time. I'm gonna cook you.
No, you're the bacon. You will always be bacon. Look at you. I'm starting to get hungry right now.
Silence, children.
But in any case,
Is this cannibalism I'm hearing?
no, because she does like Hawk the pig impression. So
I love
Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say like, whoa there, Nico.
no, I don't cannibalize people. Anyways, so I do have one thing. Remember, guys, if you are a director, make sure to listen through the lines all the way, and after you're done, then you can start asking for like any tweaking or if there's anything missing. Just putting that out there. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it, and I will see you all whenever. Peace out. Have a great night or great day. God bless.
Peace.
Take care.
Bye.